Hey everybody, it's Winston. PvP is out, big day. Let's jump right into it. First thing you're going to want to do is get some heroes over to Metis and set them up in the hero pledging system. Set them up as spectators. It's going to earn you passive jewel each week. You don't have to do anything. If you want to, you can go in and use influence. So first thing we're going to do, I've got some heroes that I want to bridge over. Make sure you pick Sundered Isles. I've bridged so many heroes to Sarandale just because I'm not paying attention. All the ones that I want to bridge are a couple of these Dragoons and Sages. Not trying to flex on you guys here. Make sure you remove your pets before you send them over. If you're just planning to stake, they don't do anything to improve stake. So I'm going to bridge them over. All right, now that our heroes are bridged, let's head over to the token bridge. Probably the easiest thing to do is bridge some Jewel to Metis. So we're going to pick the Metis network in the in-game bridge, and we'll pick Jewel. I've got 280, or 85, so I'm just going to do 280. There is an 8 Jewel bridging fee, but that's because they give you dust on the other side. I'll get some Metis dust so that I can swap this Jewel for more Metis, because I'll need a little bit of Metis over there to do stuff. But the nice thing is like you really don't need too much Metis. Like I think I swapped like 20 Jewel and that was enough to get a lot done. All right, our Jewel is bridging over, our heroes are bridging over. Let's bridge ourselves to Metis. So go down to the Sundered Isles option and we made it. We are at the Sundered Isles. First order of business, check that your Jewel has arrived. Looks like my Jewel's here. Second order of business, check that your heroes have arrived. Looks like all my beautiful Dragoons and Sages are here. Next you'll want to, I've got a little bit of Metis, but you'll want to convert some of the Jewel you just sent over into Metis. You really, like I said, you don't need a lot. You can head over to Hercules to do that, app.hercules.exchange. I'll put that in the description. Make sure you do your own research though. Don't connect to something that you're not familiar with, that you don't know what it is. So pick Jewel, pick Metis. I'm gonna do 20, like that's 20 Jewel. It's not too spendy. 0.08 Metis. Transactions are super duper cheap. This one is costing me 0.0006. Great, that transaction is complete. Now I've got a little bit more Metis to work with. Let's head over to the registry and let's pledge our heroes. We're gonna pledge some recruits. We want to go to manage recruits first. I've got a little bit of influence here already. Normally this will be probably at 0 for someone who's new. So let's click on pledge heroes. Currently I don't have any heroes selected in the list, so my new influence is the same as my current, but as I add them, I'm just gonna max all these guys, so I'm not really gonna worry about the days, but here you can kind of control the days, like if you want to do like 50 days or 69 days. You cannot do 420 days. That's too many days. That's gonna jump you back down to 180. I'm gonna do max lock on all these guys, so I'm just gonna give them the old clickerino here. I guess I could have just done select all, max, set all. Now you can see they're all set up here. Some of these have kind of like hilariously huge fees, so they're going to be in there for a little while. I'm probably not going to be seeing them again anytime soon. You can use these heroes to do PvP though, so I guess if I wanted to, I could fight somebody. Up here you can see my new influence after all these have been added. After pledging your heroes, close the screen and head back to the recruiter, click on vote or sponsor bout, and let's find one to add our influence to. We're also going to sponsor a little bit too. Let's see, we've got Mega and Feet. These are cool guys. These are good players. 5 hours till the game happens. We're not going to get to watch this one now, but we should definitely vote and sponsor. So let's sponsor this one. Looks like the details show a couple of sponsors, utility wallet showing up. I like that. I'm just gonna like double the utility wallet. That seems like a cool move. That seems like it would show the utility wallet who's boss. I'm also going to use some influence to vote. Influence refills weekly. You can vote and then spend it all and it comes back. All right, sponsoring is complete. I've thrown my sponsor hat into the ring. They should put me at the top. They should be like, here's the highest one. Now we're gonna vote on this bout. So one thing to keep in mind, voting is spectating and you can only spectate one match at a time. So when I vote on this, I couldn't, for example, come down and then vote on this one too. I'll have to wait for this one to be completed before I vote on this one. So that means maybe like 5 hours where I can't vote. So keep in mind that you can only spectate one thing at a time. So I'm gonna spectate this one. These are both really good players. I'm surprised to see so many on Theet, and it's not that Theet's not a great player. It's that Mega won the whole tournament thing. So if I have to vote on this one, I'm gonna vote. I think I'm gonna vote big. I've got, what is it, like I got 1 million influence I can put in. So I'm just gonna flip this right upside down here. I'm gonna put 500,000 influence on it. That's how we roll. Great, looks like our voting has completed. Now that we have done 500,000 votes on Mega, it looks like he is, the favorite to win by a lot. It's crazy. I can manage this vote as well. Like if I wanted to change it to Theet, I could change that. It would take all these votes away and move them to him. You can't vote on 2 things at once though. Now that I've used part of my influence, you can see the available influence has gone down quite a bit. And now I can actually see this managing my bouts. I can see this in the votes and sponsorships. I can kind of keep an eye on it. When the battle starts, I can spectate button to watch it, or I can just check back in, 6 hours or something and see what happened. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out my next video that's all about finding and starting a bout.